rock, but they jump still. I got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady flossing, we cash her from hitting mash burn.
On the break, you want me to take it? It's took with a left, right, it should look.
More steals than Ricky hid from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this, I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and me ballin'. But I guess they all is cause they hear a brother falling. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back a few years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to act.
I'll be damned. The Mavericks drop another one.
Yeah, what else is new?
Yeah, this one here was kind of bad though.
Yeah, what else is new? Same old. Listen, I got some more good news for you guys. I got some more good news for you. They'll drop another one on Thursday too.
Oh, Miami is Thursday, right?
Yep. Yep, they'll drop another one on Thursday, guys. How much pain can you take? How much pain can you take, Mavs fans? How much pain can you stand? How much pain can you take? How much pain can you stand? I tell you what, man. I tell you what. The Dallas Mavericks, they will be in somewhat of a play off. At worst they'll be 10th because the Utah Jazz are so bad or so out of it. They can't go no further than 10. I hope, but they'll be at least 9 or 10, and then that'll be that for this season. Yeah, this team has no clue on the defense end. When that shot's not falling, no clue on the offense end. They don't run any kind of system except, hey, Luke and Kyrie, go get us a bucket. Everybody standing around. Tim Hardaway's useless. Maxi Cleaver's useless. Josh Green is useless. Who else? My God.
People missing. People have wide open shots and missing them.
Gafford played well, but defensively he was still getting blown by. Derek Lively had his worst game of the season. He can't stay out of foul trouble. Who else? Dante Exum, he looked lost out there. He's a shell of himself. It's just real bad for the Mavs right now. So it's just listen, guys, just take it as a grain of salt. The Mavs probably will be in that 9-10 game. Winner take all, and then they'll be eliminated, and then the pain will be over. It will be over. So just a few more, just another month to hang in there before it's all over, and then we can move on. Hey, but I do have some good news. I do have good news for you guys. Want to hear it? Want to hear it? You want to hear it?
I mean, you wait on the audience to answer. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna hear it.
Yeah. Seems like I'm gonna get a friendly return on my taxes.
Oh my God.
There you go.
We all know you need that break. You've been having some hardships, man.
Yeah, I have.
You need that money back.
I have. So.
If anybody keeping score at home while we're not on Facebook, apparently the Facebook account has been disabled. So looks like we're not on Facebook no more. We just strictly on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, and Twitch, and that's it for right now.
Facebook
so if anybody asks you, tell them you got to go on YouTube to watch us now.
I guess Facebook said I've seen these man. We doing y'all a favor. We doing y'all a favor. Good grief. Woo! Mavericks lose. What is it? 130? Was it 137? 134? 120? Yeah. Mavs have now dropped. What is it? 5 of the last 6.
I got a question for anybody that's watching right now that's tuned in. if we fire Coach Kidd, who's gonna be the next head coach for the Dallas Mavericks? Who you got up next to be the coach? Who's next to fill in for him? Who you got to fill in for him? I want
You
that.
talking about now?
Huh?
He's not going anywhere now. He's not going anywhere.
Well, I don't think he's going anywhere. Period. Unless the only way he's leaving is if Kidd and or Kyrie say we done.
Well, you mean Luka? Well,
Yeah, Luka.
The way Luka looked at that look when he went off that bench for the final time, maybe getting close. Jesus.
He ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Jared Dudley. We just need someone else that is not stuck to one way.
You saying Jared Dudley? No. Oh, listen. I'm not sitting up here just trashing the guy. I'm just going on what I hear. You know, when you hang around a guy like Walt Tovas, guys, you know, you get people in the know with you, and I'm just saying what I hear. Don't shoot the message. Some people in there are saying Jared Dudley's literally in over his head. Literally in over his head, and that if Coach Kidd doesn't go, which I don't think he will either, there's going to be some changes on that coaching staff. There just is. So take with that what you will. Take with that what you will. Just like I heard from people that say it's Jared Dudley's a little over his head. Yeah, that he's not ready for prime time yet. He may not be ready for prime time for a while. But anyway, Mavs lose big. This game was strictly about. Listen, the Mavs not gonna have a problem scoring the ball. They're gonna be able to score the ball.
Well, no, they are having a problem with scoring.
Well, they put up 120. I mean, but this is just my opinion, not my partners in crime opinion. The problem is on the other end. You listen.
They put up 120, but they got stuck at 120 because they started jacking up shots.
The Indiana Pacers got anything they wanted. They drove to the basket, open wide, drive, kick for open threes, no contest on the threes. When it wasn't a hard contest, so it was able to shoot.
Doing something today, McConnell?
Yeah, shooting over it. They drew. No resistance. Everybody got a turn getting layups. Everybody got a turn with and ones. And every time when they missed, we saw the same thing we saw last season. No rebounding, no effort to complete the defensive rebound, and defensive rebound is part of defense. No, and then you saw
we saw something that you talk about too. When the shots weren't falling tonight, when the shots weren't falling, once again they got nothing else to go to.
They got nothing else to go to, yeah. And then you get Indiana with 3 or 4 attempts, and then you get any NBA team with 3 or 4 attempts on one possession, they're gonna cash on that. So the Mavs have holes, and it's festering in a big way over and over again. I don't know how to stop it, and I'm pretty sure nobody on that or in that organization knows how to stop it now. It's just we'll see, and that's that. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. It's just bad on bad. Can't play defense. You don't have good offensive possessions. You can't rebound. And if you can't do none of those are 3 things you have to do to win games. You can't win games, and that's just the basic bottom line of it. Sorry.
Right.
If you can't score, you can't get offensive possessions. I said this before. The Mavericks take hard shots. They take tough shots. They have a hard. It's hard for them to get shots. They take tough shots, contested shots all the time. The other team takes easy shots. They get easy baskets. Even in this game, the Mavericks they can't defense. They can't rebound. They can't complete a defensive possession. Get in the rebound.
Right.
How many times we saw in this game the Pacers just getting 3 or 4 attempts on one possession? That can't happen if you were going to realistically win a basketball game. Bad turnovers. not getting back on defense.
Bad shot taking, bad shot making.
Bad missing layups, missing dunks, missing free throws.
Oh man.
Missing jump shots. Open 3-point shots. I mean, open 3-point shots, missing them. Guys airballing open 3-point shots.
I said we go 2-7 in the stretch after the All-Star.
Yeah, you did, Shams, and the Mavericks may do you one better. They on a higher pace. 2-7. You giving them too much credit.
Yeah.
You giving them too much credit. Where you getting that 2 from? Yeah. Where are you getting that 2?
Well, you said they might overachieve.
Yeah, where are you getting that 2? Where's that 2 coming from? But there you have it. There we go. So,
hey, like I said, I just want to know if we fire Coach Kidd, who's going to be the next head coach? I heard a name thrown out there.
Oh, I saw it too.
And I said, oh, well, Kyrie won't be here if that person comes to be the head coach. He said, I already dealt with that in Brooklyn.
Yeah, there we go. It's gonna be interesting. Well, can we do coach interviews? I don't want us to get kicked off another.
No, we good. We good.
Okay.
We good. We're not on Facebook no more.
Okay. So it's gonna be interesting post game interview. So yeah. So I don't have any answers, so don't ask me about it. Walt, he don't got any answers either.
No.
We're here. We're just watching. So
yeah, pretty much. I guess within the time frame, we might as well go to the stats and facts for the time being.
This will be painless. This will be painless right here.
This ought to be good.
Yeah. You want to hit a long version or the quick version? I can give the ESPN version.
If you're watching right now, you can hear the sound of my voice. We are no longer on Facebook. Go to our YouTube page, bFb DFW. Subscribe there, and you will see our show there. Also, you can see us on Twitter at bFb DFW and Instagram at bFb DFW. You can find us anywhere but Facebook now.
Okay. Yeah, the score, I'm sorry, 137 to 120.
Real quick, Z-Mac 77, this team is a fucking disgrace, sorry as hell. Maxey and Lively combined for 0 points in 30 minutes.
Hold on, read that again. Read that again.
Maxey and Lively combined for 0 points in 30 minutes.
Let's think on that. Let's think on that.
Okay, hold on, I got more.
Let's think on that.
Mavs take tough shots and miss the wide open one.
Yeah.
Communication is, this is Marquis says the communication is horrible right now for Mavs. Z-Mac says Jason Kidd is a fucking bum. Z-Mac says Kyrie can go too. Their bench has outscored our bench by more than 35 plus points tonight. That's Marquis.
Yeah, that is true.
Z-Mac says Jason Kidd sucks, and Marquis, man, I don't see it getting better if they fire Kidd. Although I told folks after the trades happened, this ain't Mavs year. People thought I was being crazy. I think.
Yeah. Maybe you probably. I don't think you're right. You are right. So good call on that. Good call on that.
Here we go. Well, here's another one. If the Mavs don't want to play defense, go bring in Mike D'Antoni.
There you go. 7 seconds or less, baby. There you go.
Well, you want 7 seconds or less, Kendrick?
Yeah, 7. Hey, listen. If we can't, listen. You can say what you want, but I know D'Antoni gonna fix this offense. It won't be any more tough shots. I guarantee you that. That's gonna happen.
Only problem is the two guys that we got to run the 7 second less one of them can't shoot. One of them can't shoot.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I don't know if them hitting their shots, but let me tell you something. It's gonna be open shots because that man can run offense. 7 seconds or less, baby. He can run offense. You won't listen. No offense to the coaching staff here, but one thing about Mike D'Antoni offense, you won't hear the search word as, boy, this offense takes tough shots. Or this offense difficult to watch. You won't hear that. That's gonna be a pretty offense right there.
Boy, if Luke ain't never read before, he's running his life in Mike D'Antoni's system.
You gonna wait 120 after he's done fixing the ball. Hey, you getting up and down the court with D'Antoni. He got D'Antoni run out the makes. He don't run out the misses. He run out the makes. Even the other team make a basket, he said, go. We run it. But anyway, let's run to these stats. The Mavericks.
7 seconds or less on the stats.
I deal with Antonio when we come to that. I gotta take my time, man. I'm like a 1990s Knicks Heat game in the playoffs. Wow. Yeah, we taking our time on this.
Gotta run the offense like Lucas, huh?
Yeah, folks.
At your own pace.
Yeah, own pace. The Indiana Pacers shoot 54% from the field. The Mavericks shoot 48% from the field. Even getting worse for the Mavericks. The Indiana Pacers shoot 46 from 3, 18 out of 39. So you mean to tell me Indiana Pacers shot 54% from the field and 46% from 3. Yeah, that's a hot deal coming right there. The Mavs were 13 out of 39 for 33%. The Indiana Pacers were 19 out of 24 from the free throw line. Also, for 79%, the Mavericks were 17
Shout
out
out
of 20.
to everybody that's tuned in to us on Twitter right now.
The Mavericks were 17 out of 21 for 81%. Rebounds in favor of the Pacers, 43 to 41. Offensive boards were 9 apiece. Assists. The Pacers. I guess when we get those open shots, all these open looks, the assists go up. They had 34 assists to the Mavericks 23. Steals in favor of the Mavs 5 to 3. Blocks in favor of the Mavs 6-2. Total turnovers. The Mavs did do good in this. Had 9 turnovers, but the Indiana Pacers only committed 9 turnovers also. The Mavericks did have 20 points off the Indiana Pacers 9 turnovers. The Pacers only had 9 points. Fast break points. The Mavericks actually led fast break points 20 to 10.
Really?
Yeah. 20 to 10. So the Indiana Pacers didn't just run off from them. They just dissected them. You know what?
The White the Dream Elijah one. Wow. He has been better than Maxie 0 points.
Jay, I can't believe I'm saying this.
I told you the other night.
My God in heaven. Help me. I can't believe it.
You ever think there was gonna be a time where you would say we need the white power on the floor?
Get that German off this team. The only reason why Maxie Cleveland is even in the state of Texas is because he went to the same he grew up in the same town as Lucas. If it wasn't for that double, you wouldn't know who Maxie Cleveland is. Good Lord. 0 points. I mean, that guy is soft as Sharman. Soft. You can tell he's soft. Good Lord. Let's get back to the stats. Points in the paint. The Mavericks actually led in this because Daniel Gafford was just going off in the fourth quarter with dunk after dunk. 58 to 50. Fouls in favor of the Mavs, 23 to 21. The largest lead, the Mavs' largest lead was 6, and the Indiana Pacers' largest lead was 20. Let's get to the individual scores, if you will. Yeah, people want them 7 jerseys. Yeah. Okay. Let's get to the winning team right here. The Indiana Pacers. Pascal Siakam had 13 points in 32 minutes. He was a plus 11. He also had 6 assists. He had 1 block. He had 13 boards, 5 of them offensive. He was 3 out of 3 from the free throw line, 5 of 11 from the field. Didn't attempt the 3-pointer. Didn't need to. Aaron Naismith, 22 minutes. He had 6 points. He was a plus 9. Had 2 assists. Had 1 rebound. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from 3-point land, and 1 of 3 from the field. Miles Turner, 28 minutes. He had 20 points. All those 20 points come in the first half. Didn't have to score. They didn't need them because the bench was kicking that man's behind in the second half. He was a plus 16 though. 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 of 5 from 3, 7 of 4 from the field. And people out here saying, "No, we didn't need Miles Turner. I've been trying to get him here for 3 years, but what I know." Nimrod, 25 minutes. He had 10 points. He was a plus 8. He had 5 assists. He had 3 boards total.
You had a better chance of getting Coach Kidd fired. You wouldn't get Miles Turner.
2 from 3, 4 from the field. Tyrese Halliburton, 32 minutes. He had 19 points plus 18. He only had 2 turnovers in the game, but he had 11 assists, 6 boards. He was 3 of 10 from 3-point range, 8 of 15 from the field. OG Toppin, he had 14 points. OG Toppin outscored Maxi Cleveland in the battle of stretch 5. Oh, good Lord. Toppin.
He blew by Dan Gafford on one point.
Yeah, he had plus 5, 2 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the from 3-point range, 5 of 6 from the field. Yeah, but at least Danny Gafford did have an effort. You don't score a point. That means you weren't competing. Smith, 18 minutes. He had 11 points, 5 boards, had an assist, 4-7 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line. Walker just played a minute, garbage time. TJ McConnell, he killed you in this game, 18 minutes. He's Rick Carlisle's Indiana version of JJ Ferrer. He had 13 points, plus 6. He had 7 assists. He had two boards. He was 2 out of 2 from 3-point range, 1 out of 1 from the free throw line, 5 out of 10 from the field. Shepard, 22 minutes. He was 4 out of 7 from the field, 4 out of 6 from 3. He had 12 points. He was a plus 5. He had 7 rebounds. Had a steal in this game. Let's get to the Dallas Mavericks. My God, I really don't want to do this, but let's get to them.
Some people didn't watch the game, kid.
They were lucky. They were real lucky. PJ Washington had 20 points in this game, Walt.
Really?
He was a minus 10.
I knew you get ready to bring the house down.
Yeah, he was a minus 10. He had 1 block, 1 steal. He had 3 assists, 7 boards, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 of 8 from 3, so he's 50% from 3, 7 of 12 from the field. In 37 minutes. Derek Lively, 16 minutes because he's basically in foul trouble again. Again. Had no points. He was a minus 8, 1 board. That's it. 1 damn board. 0-2 from the field. Kyrie Irving, 36 minutes. He had 23 points, but he was a minus 20. Only had 3 assists, 7 boards.
He was taking some bad shots tonight too.
4 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 9 from the 3, 8 of 19 from the field. That turnover him and Junior had to TJ was absolute brutal to watch. Luka Doncic, 43. He played 43 minutes. He was 15 out of 30, 4 of 13 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 39 points. He was a minus 18. He had 11 assists and 10 boards. Another triple-double that doesn't mean the doggone thing. Speaking of doesn't mean the doggone thing, Josh Green, who had 26 minutes worth of cardio. He had more personal fouls than he did anything. Story of his life. Desmond Bain, Tyrese Maxey, Killian Hayes. He had 1 steal, no assists, 2 rebounds. One of those was the offensive rebound. 0 of 1 from the 3-point range, 1 of 7 from 3. Good Lord. Moving on. My God, I went from bad to worse. Maxi Kleberg, the condom of the Dallas Mavericks right now. He just wrapped up. All of them wrapped up. 15 minutes, no points, minus 8. He had 1 rebound. That's it. Tim Hardaway Jr. only played 13 minutes. He was 2-8 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. He had 6 points. He was a minus 5, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Derrick Jones Jr., 12 minutes. He had only 2 points. He was a minus 9. He had a block and an assist. Dwight Powell only played 2 minutes. Daniel Gafford, was the one bright spot it's coming off the bench for the Mavs. In 21 minutes, he had 16 points, wasn't -6. He did have 3 blocks, did have 10 rebounds, had 2 assists, and he was 7 of 7 from the field. So every bucket he had, he scored, but he was 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Like it wouldn't matter.
One more reaching Powell numbers.
Yeah, Mike Maxey. The little man, Dwight Powell said, man, I can get minutes over him. Dante Exum, 16 minutes, 4 points. He was a +5. He was the only Maverick that was a plus. Had 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 1 from the field. AJ Lawson played 2 minutes, had 2 points. So did Jaden Harden, 2 minutes, 2 points. And that is your stats and facts. It was more than 7 seconds. Felt like 7 years reading that thing off. Of the night, brought to you by, unfortunately, us. And I think Facebook got out of it, just like Mark Cuban got out of the Mavs. We sold them to the Delsons and the
He said the ship be sinking.
So, yeah, brought to you by us. Hey, us. Unfortunately. Jesus.
He said the ship be sinking, so he had to get up out of there early.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what I always say? It's better to get out early than to get out late. Apply it to your sex life too, guys. Especially you don't like to wrap it up.
I don't know if those two correlate with each other, but okay.
It's a lot of alimony going around there, Walt.
Well, I tell you what. Let's take a look at the low lights.
Listen, I think we doing a disservice to call them low lights after what we saw. It's a little worse than low lights.
Take a look at them.
Yeah, this thing was butt ugly from the start. Miles Turner got off in this game early and often. Look at her. That's Kyrie. I mean, went in, but it's a tough shot. Contested shot, guy in his face. Look at that move. Turnover. That was one of the Mavs' few turnovers. Right there for a lane. Still a tough shot. Nobody running with Kyrie. It's just Kyrie by himself. And everybody's jogging. Look at that. Really no contest. From Derek Lively. That's Luka. Just tough baskets. That's a tough shot. Went in, just tough shot. Not really good offense for the Mavs. Even though they scored 120, not good offense. Look at this guy.
Yeah, just clean to the basket.
I mean, Josh Green. I mean, how many times? Look how many times we see Josh Green just not being able to get over a pick, and yet he's still starting because he's 6'4". Pretty much look like he may be 6'3.5", and he's too small to get around these picks over these big men.
Yeah, Derek Jones Jr. needs to start.
I mean, he's a bad defensive player, kid. I mean, quit being stubborn.
Okay, Gafford with the alley-oop.
Yeah, listen, Gafford was the best Mav of the night tonight.
Yeah, he flew out. He was flying all night tonight.
That was the best. He was the best Mav of the night tonight. Give Dad Gafford. We've been getting hard on him, but he played. Listen, he's the only guy that actually played today. Showed some heart out there. We're still fighting. Look at her. Kyrie, get out. Get off the pitch.
Is that TJ McConnell guy again?
Oh yeah, Kyrie, just do a better job, or at least a worse job fighting over the pick. Well, you wasn't alone.
Right, here, Luka, instead of going to the basket, step back.
That's a tough shot. That's a tough shot. I mean, it's a tough shot. I mean, it's good when it goes in, but I mean, good Chris contested 3.
When Kyrie, Luka, and Josh Green or Tim Hardaway Jr. on the floor, Luka has to play in the post. Cannot be on the outside waiting on the ball. There's nobody down low. That's why they keep having the problem scoring.
Tough shot.
He can't have the ball in his hands if you're gonna have Tim Hardaway Jr. and Kyrie on the floor. Somebody's got to post up. Kyrie is too small. Luka's the best person.
Oh, Josh Green, doing what he does best, run. Run. Let me tell you something, man. I bet he's got to be the fastest Maverick on the team. Because all he does is run.
Oh, yeah.
That kid probably will be great in marathon.
They should run more plays for him. If he's on the floor, they should run more plays for him to go down court.
You know, I seen him last night. He almost blew out his elbow trying to dunk.
Oh, God.
I remember that. Remember he always hurt his elbow trying to dunk, missed the dunk. He almost blew out his elbow. We thought he was done for the year.
See, that's a bad shot right there.
Well, a 40-foot three. It went in, but how many times that's gonna happen? How many times you gonna make that shot? Yeah, great defense. But guys is getting broken down from the start of the play, getting broken down from the back of the play.
Okay, so see, that's Kyrie's shot.
No rotation.
Somebody wide open. They keep. Oh my God, the switches.
Well, I mean, the Indiana Pacers got. I told you, the Indiana Pacers got everything they wanted. Anything they wanted, inside and outside. It was no problem. There was no difficult shot out there. Look at her. Anything, no difficult shot. Meanwhile, look, that's a tough shot, man. The Maverick hey, man, it's just tough out there. It's rough out there. It's rough out there in the streets, man. Look at Josh Green. God. Look at her.
Hope Timmy Man busts Kid's ass in the presser. He's not going to. If he was going to do it, you would have heard about it already.
Josh Green. There's another tough contested three. Made it, but it's still a tough shot.
DJ Washington's going to have to become a better shooter if he's going to stay on this team. Going to have to be a better shooter. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, man. Look at that. We're not even getting the...
What I tell you? I mean, they got...
Oh, man. Look what we just gave up.
Look, Walt, I just told you. This happened about 5 or 6 times this game.
Right.
Guys got 2 or 3 opportunities. That's a tough shot.
That's a bad shot, but he bad
shot.
Bad shot maker.
Where's the ball movement? It's got to be easy way, man. Then we come back and just get in the layup. Yeah, this is when the Mavs quit right here. They quit on this game. They say that it's not working out.
Nah, I'm not gonna say the Mavs quit on this game. They kept trying. They
Yeah.
didn't quit. Quit is, see, that's what I'm saying. If they quit, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take the word for it.
No, you know when they quit.
And TJ McConnell.
Oh, here that guy again.
Yeah, the littlest guy on the floor.
Yeah, no, they didn't. That's if they quit, you wouldn't be seeing stuff like this.
That's bad defense again. I mean, nobody. You got when you got to be able to switch off the pick and roll. You can't just let the man just dive straight to the paint without no resistance.
Oh, good pass, Dante Exum, Jr. Okay, Kyrie. If we could have made a couple more,
Yeah, that was a good offensive execution right there. Play.
That was really good. That was a really good play.
Not just
wide open in the corner.
Yeah, wide open in the corner right there. Bad defense. It's wide open in the corner. Another good offensive play, but then we got bad defense. Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
No.
It's like every time they got what's the name? They gave it away.
Another good offensive possession. Ball movement. Using the screen. But then on the other end, this was your problem. Look at that.
Overtime to go right by him. And that's why sometimes it's hard to keep. That's why sometimes he's not on the floor because he's giving up stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's just the problem. He wasn't getting shit from Max. That's the problem. He was giving it up too.
Right.
But I mean, all of them guilty. It ain't just him. All of them were getting blown by the night. No big man for the Mavericks play defense for the Dons today.
Hard shot.
Good God. Another tough shot. He made it, but another tough shot. I mean, but they can look at her. There's easy shots right here.
Oh, come on, man.
Just like
Come on, man. You at the gym.
Just like Kyrie. Get over the pick, man. Luka, get over the pick. You got to. You got to move him up the three-point line.
Oh, block. Okay.
Finally, we got a contested shot. Nobody just died.
Jay Green.
And here's Josh Green just missed the free throw with his screw up behind. I mean, they forever pay for that draft pick. Made by Poker Bob. Remember, Bob,
Vegas,
whatever his name is.
Bobby V.
Bobby V. He made that draft pick because that's the draft when they was fussing in the war room and Donnie Nelson say, "You want it? I'm out. You can have it." And they drafted Josh Green with Tyrese Maxey.
Devin Vassell was there.
Desmond Bain. I mean, he wanted to be here. He wanted to be a man. Think how good this team would be if Desmond Bain was on this team instead of Josh Green, a guy averaging 20 points. Think how good you wouldn't need Tim Hardaway Jr. You actually wouldn't need him. You'll finally have your third scorer, a consistent third scorer that can get you 20. But show me a bad. I always say this, Walt. Show me a bad team, I'll show you a bad front office before then.
Nope. Oh, okay. Well, we got PJ Washington up at the podium first. We want to go to him.
Wow, hey, let him talk. He's quiet as one on teams. That's something.
Yeah, Coach Kid not even out there first. We got PJ Washington up.
PJ Washington, I'm used to these hell. So
yeah, so this is nothing for me. What's wrong with you guys?
God dog.
Here goes PJ.
So you guys had PJ about 10 days ago. You guys had a 7-game winning streak. Now you've lost 5 or 6. What would you say the mood is of the team at this point?
Obviously, I mean, we're not too happy about losing, but at the end of the day, we still have a lot of games left, and we still got to be focused on the next game at hand and just be better.
How can you guys fix this defense?
Just being able to do all the little stuff, being able to talk on both ends of the floor, and I think it's just will and the 1-2 on that end. We can't. It's going to be impossible to win games if they're scoring over 30 points in every quarter. So no matter who the team is, we can score 120 points every game and still lose. So for us, it's just that end, and we got to make that a point of emphasis.
Did you feel like you were doing that in the first few games when you were talking? There was communication defensively, and if that was the case, then why is that not the case now?
I'm not sure, but we have to get back to it. We got to get in and watch a lot of film and understand where we're messing up, and just try to make it better next game, obviously, and just go from there.
Was it the case the first 4 games? I mean, was there communication defensively?
Yeah, I mean, there's been communication every game, but for us, I mean, we got to communicate more, and you have to do all the little things: rebound, not give up second chance points, fast break points. It's a bunch of different aspects of it.
You mentioned will. Do you think it's a matter of just effort on defense?
Yeah, defense is effort. Effort. I mean, knowing where you're supposed to be, being able to talk, being able to play team defense. So it's a bunch of different aspects that come into it. But at the end of the day, we just have to be better.
I know. You know, you can only control your own effort, not anybody else's. Is there some level of contagiousness to that? That, you know, if you're providing effort, that it can uplift everybody else on the team.
Yeah, for me, I mean, on a defensive end, I just got to be able to talk more and be more vocal on that end, and just help guys figure out where they're supposed to be and put us in the best position for us.
Are Dallas's defensive schemes much different than what you had in Charlotte?
Not really, honestly. I mean, everybody's defense is honestly kind of the same. A lot of switching, but I mean, it just changes based on who you're playing. You got to know everybody's tendencies and what they like to do. So, just being able to be locked in and being focused.
So you don't feel like there's been a big transition from that standpoint for you?
Not for me, no. Thank you.
Yeah, Washington got to knock down your shots too, though.
I got something for you, Walt, but in case you want to hear it. Per Brad Townsend.
Is this breaking news or what?
No, it's not that kind of about, but I'm just being per Brad Townsend. No need to put the breaking news.
Okay.
Gafford said, at least not right now, Gafford said several veteran players, particularly Markieff Morris, spoke up in the locker room after the game. The game has been over for 30 minutes and we've yet to hear from Kidd. Also, Gafford said Irving and Kidd also spoke to the team. So apparently we had a players and coach team meeting. So
what do you think the meeting was about?
I don't know, but I hope it wasn't about doing another film session because they don't need to look at no film, no more film if they're gonna play like that. So yeah, but yeah, man, listen, like I said in that halftime, you can't win games playing defense like that. You just can't. There's no way. And then when you do get a stop, you're not getting the defensive rebound. They're getting possession after possession, offensive possession after offensive possession, and then when you're giving up a team giving up, if they get the ball back, miss it, get it back again. When they get up 3 straight offensive rebounds on one possession, they're going to cash in. This is the NBA. These guys are good players. Going to cash in. So until that gets fixed, the Mavericks are going to continue to struggle. They just are. You got to play better defense than that.
Problem is Kyrie, Luka, and Josh Green can't get over the screen and back in over helps for that reason. Yeah, that's a problem too. But like I said, another problem is that, like I said, when Kyrie, Luka, and Tim Hardaway Jr. or Josh or take out Tim Hardaway and put Josh Green on the floor, Luka can't be out there on running. He can't control the. Kyrie needs to be running the point. I don't know what it is that I don't know if it's Luka that want to do it, or if it's not Coach Kidd telling him to do it, or whatever the case may be. But Luka has to play in the post at times. That's the only way this team is going to advance. It's not going to advance with him being at the top of the key, taking step backs. It's going to take more than just him taking step backs. He's going to have to attack the paint. I know you don't want to attack the paint because you don't want to go to the free throw line. But he's going to – I know you say, well, what he's scoring out. That's fine. He's scoring out of points, but his points aren't mattering because they're not – I'm not going to say not coming within the flow of the game, but they're not coming – his points they're empty calories right now because you know what? And I think Devin Harris said this before. He thinks teams are basically saying, well, let Luka score. We just got to shut everybody else down. Let Luka have a triple-double. Let Luka score 40. We just got to stop everybody else.
Yeah. But once again, I'm gonna go to that defense end. Also, that I don't know how you fix. But it's got to be fixed. Also, Josh Green can't. He can't be your best wing defender. Against starting games. He's just not.
No, Derrick Jones Jr. needs to start.
You have to have somebody with length. Because he's basically guarding your best. Josh Green's basically in charge of guarding their best perimeter offensive player, and you can see he's not getting the job done. He's just not. You gotta have give Walt credit. He hit it down. You gotta have. I don't know if it's stubbornness on Kidd. You gotta have somebody with length because Josh Green, he doesn't have length. He's only 6'4". He's basically a combo 2 guard, and you're trying to have him guard long players.
We saw what Jason Tatum did to him the other night.
And he's just not big enough. He can't get over screen. That's obvious. You see it. I mean, I see them. Listen, I see them just put Josh Green over screen over screen. Now I saw him one possession today. He got screened 3 straight times in a row, and then he was able to get an open 3 off of that. He can't. You have to have somebody bigger and longer to be able to fight over those screens, so you don't have to do much switching. So you're not putting bad positions where your bigs is locked on a perimeter player and then getting broken down on the backside because your bigs out that 3-point line. Maxi's trash. Let's get that straight. Yeah, I don't care. It may be Mavs. It may be Mavs front office or Q&A watches. He's trash. He's hot garbage. He's done. He don't need to be on it. Let him play out the rest of the year because, hey, you signed him, but either buy him out or find a way to trade him or cut him or something like that because he's trash. He's done. His body, I told you this early this season. Maxi Kleber is around 33 years old, but he's got the body of a 43-year-old. He's always been injury prone. Now those injuries are catching up to him. His body, when he runs, I feel bad for him. When he runs, his body he looks like he's hurting all the time when he runs. I mean, he looks pain. He in pain when he's running. He can't hit a shot. His jumpers are flat. He's not a stretch 5. He can't rebound. He used to can get you 3 or 4 rebounds, even though he wasn't that good of a rebounder. Now he can't because his body won't let him. He's not physical enough. So I guess you got to deal with that. I'm at the point right now, God help me right now. Put in Dwight Powell. Put in Dwight, my God, because he's done. I know a guy is done, and he's done. I told you Steph Curry was done. He was fried chicken done. I'm telling you that Maxi Kleber is original recipe. Kentucky KFC done. He's done.
Yeah,
he's done. He's done.
Well, we got Daniel Gafford. We got his interview.
He's got a lot to say. It's going to be interesting. He's got a lot to say. We had a little bit of it where he talked about it. We got a lot to say.
Daniel, overall, what do you think is going wrong with the defense this week?
Drop my AirPods. My apologies. I would say it's just overall effort and communication. At the end of the day, it's more of a trust factor, I would say, with the team that has to kind of level up for sure. If we want to at least make that push to kind of at least get out of bottom 30, in all honesty. But those are some of the main things that I've kind of seen. Those are some of the main things that we talked about in practice and stuff too.
You were one of the ones that was bringing a ton of energy. It looked like even in the rough points of the game. Did you feel like your energy was contagious to your teammates?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's one of the main things that I want to do. I want to be the teammate that if we don't have any type of energy on the floor, I just come in and I just, work. And then, like you said, it's contagious. It goes from one person to the next, and it helps us kind of make that push down the stretch.
The results have been so dramatically different the last 5-6 games as opposed to the 7-game winning streak. Are you at all exasperated?
I mean, with this league, it's tough to win games consecutively, for sure. Everybody's going to give us their best shot night in, night out. They're going to give us 110% effort. We have to be ready for that, especially if we want to make that push to be just like that playoff team we say we want to be.
Can you put a finger on why the results are so dramatically different?
I really can't put a finger on it. On a night-to-night basis, I would say it's just, our mentality on coming towards the game. In all honesty, I just, it's a blur to me.
Hey, Daniel, did anyone step up in the locker room just now and maybe say something after this effort? Or
Yeah, it usually is the majority of the vets. Markieff Morris, he said a lot of stuff that kind of stuck, I'm pretty sure, with a lot of guys tonight, for sure.
Hey, how different is the communication now from where it was in the first 4 games when y'all were here and you were holding teams to 105 and just blowing people out?
I'd say it hasn't took a real bad downslide for sure, but it's just, it's always kind of that one moment that is everybody, I would say, struggles with, and that's kind of if we mess up and everybody panics. At the end of the day, we have to stay poised. So I would say that kind of leaks into the communication side. Somebody messes up, now it's okay, all eyes on me. And I mean, when it came to one of the meetings that we had before with the team, just, being able to understand each other, understand players' tendencies, players' weaknesses, so on and so forth. And we just have to be there for each other at the end of the day. And I would say we've kind of lacked in those areas these last couple of games.
When you say panic, what do you mean? Like, how do you see that?
You can just tell by the body language at the end of the day. You know, just watch guys. Guys hold their heads down. Guys get frustrated, so on and so forth. You know, so.
You mentioned the trust factor.
Mm-hmm.
Explain that. How do you mean? Has a sort of manifest itself on the floor in terms of not thinking a guy's going to be behind you on a drive or something like that?
It's just like going into war on a battlefield. You know, you're going out there with a lot of other people that you expect to be able to protect your back on the battlefield too. You're in the trenches, and there's a lot of things that are going to be coming towards you. You always got to have somebody to have your back at the end of the day, no matter who you are, you know? And so with that being said, that's kind of like how we put it for sure. And so once we get to that point to where we have the backside to where it's like, okay, I trust the guys that are behind me just in case I get broken down, get drove past, something is around the basket, or just if anybody's beside you, you know. Every time we step on the floor, it's a fight. And you got to have all 5 guys on the same side and on the same page to really just kind of like be able to withstand that fight too.
When you're going through tough stretches like this and you guys step up in the locker room, what's the gist of the message? I mean, is it sticking together or is there strategies or what?
It's most definitely sticking together. But at the same time, it's the mindset on coming out night in, night out. Kyrie said it. Markieff has said it. We have a target on our back. At the end of the day, we one of the, best teams in the league, and we have to, understand the fact that there's going to be a lot of things that are thrown at us on a night-to-night basis. Like tonight, it was just like a lot of traps. It was a lot of things that wasn't going our way, and we just have to stay poised in those situations because the team that we want to be, that's the team that's going to be able to like withstand those punches and then throw something back.
Daniel, I want to ask you to speak for the team, but personally, where do you go? What do you do when you need to reset, regroup, and refocus?
I mean, I just go home and try to forget everything, You can't worry about the things that's in the past because it happened just, even if it happened a couple of seconds ago, it's in the past. We got to worry about, putting one foot forward and not worry about the one that's behind us. We just got to keep moving forward at the end of the day. Tough loss, it's not the outcome that we wanted, of course, but when it comes to just how I deal with it, it's on to the next because the next game is the most important game. We just take it one game at a time.
Yeah, I know you mentioned Markieff and Kyrie. You said something. Did Coach have a specific message? And if so, what was it?
Pretty much the same as Kyrie and Markieff, just finding ways to stay together, finding ways to be able to come out night in, night out and playing as like a full team, from the guys that start the game to the guys that are on the bench. At the end of the day, it's just we want to be better as a unit, so that's what it takes. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Ain't good.
Yeah, Kendrick, as we are getting reports from the AAC from EA right now, he said that Coach Kidd still has not come to the podium to speak, and they had to go in the locker room to get Luka.
Yeah, I think he's speaking out. I think he's speaking out in the locker room. Per Brad Towns, I think he's speaking in the locker room. The Mavs, since their Western Conference trip, since their Western Conference appearance 2 years ago, now the record is now 72-72. Wow, that's mid. That's 500. Danny Gafford spoke a lot, especially being a new guy. A lot of truth what he says. It was kind of funny when somebody asked him asked him about the team. I said, hell, he's only been on the team for about 10, 11 days, so he wouldn't know the ins and outs of the team or how it works. Right. Yeah, man. Guys panic when they mess on defense. They maybe they're thinking too much. I would disagree, and it's not against Daniel Gafford. I would disagree. I remember even I said it. I thought this is not a deep team. It's not.
That was Coach Kidd who said we were deep.
They're not. They're not a deep team. I told you Maxi Kleber is finished. I think Tim Hardaway Jr. is mentally finished. Josh Green, he's just not good enough to play to be a 30-minute player. So, he's basically a 15-minute player, but you paid him like he's supposed to be a 30-minute player, but he's not. He's a bench player. He's a 15-minute guy. Derek Lively have seemed to hit a rookie wall. I don't know if the mask is affecting him. Maybe it's the mask affecting him or something like that. They did say something about the mask was bothering him as far as his vision. So maybe that's the problem. Maybe if he can get it off, but he's hit certain of a rookie wall at the wrong time. And Dante Exum seems to, he has spurts, but he's not as good as he was before his knee or before his plantar on his foot. So and like you said before, agree with you. PJ Washington, inconsistent 3-point shooter. I still love his I still think he's a good enough defensive player because I've seen him lock some guys down today. I do like his rebounding, but like you said, he's got to the way the system is drawn up, he's got to be able to hit his corner threes because he's going to get those looks. He's just going to get those looks. Kyrie and Luka seem to be panicking when things are going bad. They get in the hero ball and they take bad shots, contested shots. They may go in, but 9 times 10 they're not going to go in.
Christopher Jones said his kid, I can prove it through a 6-year-old video.
Let's see if I forgot anybody else. No, I think that's it. I think I covered every player that actually plays on the team.
We have Brett Townsend has provided us with 31 seconds of Luka.
Yeah, I think he's in the locker room.
Here, quick. Let's see here. Yeah, they said EA said they had to go to the locker room and get Luka. He didn't come to the room, so let's see real quick what Luka had to say.
Okay, I don't know. Obviously surprised me, yeah, but like we gotta do something. We gotta do better for sure.
In rough times like this, what's the message in the locker room when you guys are getting
positivity? Like he spoke, he's always speaking, helping us a lot, helping me too. So he's the voice in the locker room. We also listen to him. So good.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And yeah, like I said, listen, I hear what everybody's saying, and especially Dallas Mavericks, the Dallas Mavericks, as far as their presentation, the commentators, and I hear Coach Kidd and some of these other guys want to talk about Luka. And I'm gonna say this, I said it before, and it's I have no problem with this because I think of him the same way I think of Dirk. Luka's not a leader. That's not and it's the same thing I thought of Dirk.
What's funny? It's funny you said because when me and Tomasz went back and forth, and I'm like, Kyrie is the leader on this team.
I mean, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I never thought Dirk was a leader at any point at any point. And those championship runs, it was Tyson Chandler, Jason Kidd, Jason Terry. I don't think, this is not being racist. It's just being it. I don't think white European players are going to be leading mostly predominant American players to a championship. Now I get what you guys will say. Well, I don't think Joker wasn't the leader on that team. It was Joker wasn't. He's not vocal. He was the best player, just like Dirk. He was the best player on the championship team. That doesn't mean he was the leader. People say KCP was the leader on that team. He was the vocal leader of the team. When things needed to be hashed out, KCP, he was the one guy on that team that had championship pedigree. And you can hear people from Denver, around the Denver organization say that. It was him. People like him. People like Bruce Brown. When stuff was going wrong, those were the vocal leaders. And then all Joker had to do was go be the best player. And that's all, and I'm okay with that. That's all I need Luka to just go be the best player. Just go do your job. Be the best player on your team. You don't have, because I don't believe white European players can lead basketball teams and it's okay. But you do need leadership on a team. Where that comes from, I don't know.
We got it. It's Kyrie.
Well, obviously nobody's listening to him because
well, also we keep hearing it's Markieff Morris.
Obviously, nobody's listening. It's got. I mean, I don't know if it's a tune-out factor. I don't know, but something's got to change because film sessions aren't working. Players only meetings not working. I don't know. Maybe you gotta have a fight happen in the locker room or somebody, or in the practice or something. But something got to change because these stats I'm keep bringing that defensive effort not gonna get it done. It's just not. I mean, maybe somebody in the locker room, instead of you telling, man, guys, maybe guys got to get called out. I mean, individually, just called out on your S.
I am a little concerned. Coach Kidd hadn't spoke yet. That's not like Coach Kidd did not speak yet. Something's going on somewhere. So a conversation has been had.
Well, we know he talked to the team.
No, Kyrie. Marquis said, I don't think Kyrie has spoken out to no. Kyrie has spoken out before. Kyrie speaks out. Kyrie was the one that spoke out last year in the after they lost it and said, hey man, we can't run if everybody not in shape. We know who he was talking to when he said it, but he just put it out there normal.
So still looking on Twitter, Brad, trying to look because he's the guy, Brad Townsend.
Why you don't look at Tim McMahon's Twitter account?
Tim McMahon haven't put anything out in an hour. Tim McMahon's gone, man. Tim McMahon gone out. He got time for it.
No, I know Tim.
Tim McMahon been do his podcast.
Tim McMahon, to anybody that's a writer, they have to stay there until they get the official word that Coach Kidd not gonna talk. So until
Gafford said Irvin and Kidd are also. So Kidd did speak with the team privately.
And whose name was followed? Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
The role model.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but I'm pretty sure Jewish people don't feel that way.
Don't worry about that.
You talk about where that's the whole civilization.
I'm just saying, don't worry about that right now.
Still haven't heard anything.
Why don't you go ahead and I tell you what, why don't I cue you up real quick here? And I guess you can just give us some scores.
We'll do scores. Okay, we do scores. 1, 2, 3, 4.
While we wait and see what interview drops next, or we wait.
I know one guy I want out of here. No one guy.
Really?
Yeah. Call for his job right now. Oh, Sean Sweeney. Sean Sweeney, you on my list. You on my list, Sean Sweeney. I thought Dan Quinn was the worst defensive assistant in Dallas Fort Worth. Not just saying. Okay, get it. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 9 games in the association today. Let's kick it off in Charlotte. The Orlando Magic beat the Charlotte Hornets. Grant Williams and the Charlotte Hornets. 101-89. That's the 5 straight losses for the Charlotte Hornets. And my guy, Coach Mo. He'll be my coach, man. With a big win. Magic keep climbing. You don't look at. I told you they're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna make the playoffs. Look like the Pelicans probably gonna make the playoffs at the 5th seed. Man, they're surging. They beat the Raptors 139-98. The New York Knicks, without Jalen Brunson, lose to Atlanta Hawks at home 116-100. The Knicks are so hurt, man. I don't know if it ain't gonna matter, man. They got a lot of injuries and a lot of long-term injuries. So prayers and thoughts to Jalen Brunson. Hope he gets well soon. The Brooklyn Nets beat the Philadelphia 76ers. That's a shocker. What's a shocker? The 76ers come in, whoop on the Mavs, and turn around and get beat by a booty butt. That's how
Who
it
they lose
goes.
to?
Huh?
Who they lose to?
Brooklyn Nets. I think the Brooklyn Nets beat the Indiana Pacers when they beat the Mavericks after they beat the Mavericks on last Sunday. So the Brooklyn Nets just catching teams. They caught the Pacers and now they caught the Nets. The Miami Heat defeat the Mavericks' next opponent, defeat the Indiana Pacers. Guess what, Walt? They put up 118 points. More than what they put on the Mavs on Thursday night.
Wow.
They defeated Detroit Pistons 118 to 110. The Cleveland Cavaliers, on the strength of Dean Wade's 20 points in the fourth quarter, defeat the Boston Celtics 105 to 104, ending Boston's 11-game winning streak. The Houston Rockets beat the San Antonio Spurs 114 to 101. As we already know, the Indiana Pacers whooped up on the Mavs' head once again, winning the season series 137 to 120. They had Luka and Kyrie doing a Rick call out after the game. Woo-hoo-hoo! 137-120. And the Phoenix Suns are leading the Denver Nuggets. That's late in the fourth quarter, 96-90. On tap for tomorrow, the Orlando Magic and the Washington Wizards, Cleveland Cavaliers, Atlanta Hawks, Memphis Grizzlies, and the Philadelphia 76ers, the Clippers and Rockets, Bulls and Jazz, Bucks and Warriors. That'll be a TV game, an ESPN game. The Thunder and the Trailblazers, and the Kings and the Lakers. And as for the Mavs, they play on TNT, the early game, against the Miami Heat. That'll be a 6:45-ish tip on Thursday. Heat at Mavs. Get to the AAC early, so you possibly leave early. When the Mavs are probably getting blown out in the second half. And that's your score. Round Association. Brought to you by us. Unfortunately. Hey, us.
Well, I tell you what, it is a weird deal to not have the head coach speak at this point.
Yeah, where is the head coach? Well, let me see. Dalton Trigg. He's still there. Nah. Nothing on Coach Ken.
Yeah.
Let me check. Check Mavs. Mark Stein.
No, Mark Stein ain't in there.
Yeah, but Mark Stein he ain't there. He got somebody to get it to him. No, nothing. Tim McMahon, where you at? Nothing. Still, his last thing was an hour ago. I'll try Brad again. No, 20 minutes ago about Luka Doncic talking.
Yeah, no, I mean this is gonna be interesting.
Coach don't talk.
That's cause for concern.
Let's see, hit the latest. Still looking.
Nope, I don't see it. I wonder who's he talking to.
I do know that the after the game, Rick Carlisle shook hands with the new governor, Delmont, for the Mavericks. He went right over there and shook Mr. Delmont's hand. Said, "Hey man, if you need a new head coach, I'm in the book. I can come back. I never wanted to leave, but since the other guy only owns 25%, I can't come back. So just in case." But hey, have we seen Rick Carlisle lead the AAC yet? They may be working on a deal. Rick Carlisle back. He went right over there. He went right over there and shook Patrick Dumont's hand. So
Mike Budenholzer is my simplest answer without any list.
Who?
Mike Budenholzer as the next coach. Jeffrey Knox, I would love to have Mosley back from Orlando. That's not happening.
I never want Mosley to leave.
So basically, when I asked the question, who do you have to replace Coach Kidd as a coach? Nobody has an answer for me.
I never wanted Moses to leave. I'm just being on. Listen. I'm just sticking to what I always say. I never wanted Moses. That was my guy, Coach Moses. I love you. I love you, Coach Moses. Let's check out what we're doing. Let's check out the standings right quick.
No need to do that.
Why?
We already know where we at.
Yeah, we can check out the rest of the NBA. We got one about what's going on. I want to check out the standings. Oh, look at her, Coach Mo and the Orlando Magic. That's sitting at 4th. Ha! Told you I love you, Coach Mo. Let's check out the East. Boston Celtics, they're at 1. Milwaukee Bucks is at 2. Cleveland Cavaliers at 3. And there's Coach Mo, my coach. And Orlando Magic.
Coach Kidd is finally talking.
Oh, he is? They're at 4th. It took him long. He must have to use the restroom.
I don't know. I don't know what it's about to drop, but this came out. Brad Townsend 2 minutes ago. Keep going.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm done. It's you can tell. You can say what Kidd talked about. So one of Kidd's longer interview sessions of the season. He spoke pretty passionately at times.
Yeah. So Coach Kidd is I don't know if he's now speaking or he just addressed the team.
Oh, let me see. Anybody else?
I mean, I hate to tell you this, guys. Coach Kidd is only getting fired. Coach Kidd is only. Oh, Bally's is done. He's not getting a Coach Kidd interview on Bally's. The only way Coach Kidd is getting fired is if Luka or Kyrie gets fired. Other than that, they're not firing Coach Kidd. The players run the league. The Luka and Kyrie love Coach Kidd. Let's see if Grant might have it. Let's see.
Well, you know what I would say it can only get worse from here. It can only get better from here, but no, it can't get worse. It could get worse.
Brad Townsend says, where did it go? He said one of Kidd's longer interview sessions of the season. He's spoken pretty passionately at times.
Yeah. Kidd speaking OAK. Yeah, man. Hope nobody asked about that film session they had yesterday.
Well, I tell you what, I'm on over here to Twitter and I'm gonna pull it up. I think you're wrong. Casino is more important. Wrong about what?
Is that Chris? Chris Jones?
Yeah.
What's up, man? I ain't seen you in a while. I ain't heard you in a while. Huh?
Yeah, who's wrong? Who's wrong and what are we wrong about? The new owner wants a winner, bro. No, those people don't even care about that lady. Don't even care about basketball side. They still got Cuban as the 29% owner to take over to do the team right now. All she wants is the casino. She ain't worried about that. She wants nothing to do with the basketball side. Cuban made that known when he signed it. That's why he's still taking over the basketball side now. The son, the stepson? He's the one that's gonna be the GM. They don't need to fire anybody to get the casino. Once the casino is happening, a new arena is happening, regardless. The lease is up on the AAC in 2030, so that's happening regardless of if the team sucks. They get a new arena. That has no whether Coach Kidd is here, Luka's here, it has no bounds over that. The new arena's happening.
Okay. Did you get any more updates on Coach Kidd?
I'm about to pull up the Brad Townsend part right now. Oh, look, it's right there. This is only 43 seconds, but you know.
Oh.
Let's see. All right. Let's get a small bit. Casinos why she bought the team and no one wants a losing product. It doesn't matter about the losing product. The reason why Cuban sold the team is because Cuban knows that they won't do business with him because he don't like Greg Abbott and them. She is tight with Greg Abbott and Trump. That's why that's why. Now, what you need to be concerned with is them not legalizing gambling and her taking the team moving to Vegas. That's what you should be worried about. Because the product is the product no matter what. She can come in tomorrow and tell Cuban, I want you. You matter of fact, we vote you out, Cuban. Not unless Cuban got something in the writing that says he can't be voted out. Other than that, they can come in and rewipe the whole thing. So it doesn't matter who's coaching, who's here, who's not. The arena / casino is happening regardless if gambling gets legalized. If gambling don't get legalized, we might not have a basketball team in Dallas. Tell you that much. I'll be moving to Vegas. I just came back. Kendrick gonna stay here in Dallas with y'all.
Yeah, how about it? Go Rangers.
Rome wasn't built in a day. 2011 wasn't built in a day, right? And so there's only a few of us in that locker room who've won at the highest level. And so it's for us to help these young men get through this tough time. And guess what? It won't be the last time. This is D-Live's first year. He's going to play, 15 to 20 years in this league. And so he's going to be able to carry that, that torch of being able to lead. I think he's going to be one of the best leaders that the Mavs have had when it's all said and done. A lot of positive things happening here.
There's a small tidbit from Coach Kidd. Basically, what he said early in the pregame, it just wasn't. It's just going to take time. It's basically what Coach Kidd said. He just reiterated. Oh, we got Luka now post game. Okay, we got a full Luka post game interview. Let's go to Luka. Let's hear from the Don. All right, Kendrick. Here's Luka.
Luka, where did the defensive problem start?
Since the beginning of the game.
How can you guys fix the defense with your teammates?
Oh, that's good. That's fine. Just defensive end, we gotta do something better.
Do you feel like the schemes could work if you guys are executing them right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the coaches work hard every day. There's a lot of coaches that work watching film, all that stuff. So I think we gotta just be better, man. I don't know. Defensively, we gotta be better.
7 days or 10 days ago, you guys were riding a 7-game winning streak. And since then, the results have been so dramatic. Has that surprised you?
I mean, it doesn't feel good. I don't know. Yeah, it obviously surprised me. Yeah, but we gotta do something. We gotta do better for sure.
In rough times like this, what's the message in the locker room for you guys?
Positivity. Keith spoke. He's always, speaking, helping us a lot, helping me too. So, he's the voice in the locker room. And we all should listen to him.
Look, you put up these monster numbers, 3 straight 35-point triple
I don't
doubles.
care
You guys
about
are
it.
losing. I mean, how frustrating.
It doesn't matter. I just want to win, man. That's it.
You've talked a lot about your defense this year and how it has been better for long stretches. How would you assess it tonight?
There's no individual here. We got to all be better. All 5 people that are on the court, we all got to play defense team defense. So all 5 guys on the floor.
What do you see as the difference when you guys have played good defense versus what's been happening really since the break?
I mean, it was way easier to play basketball. It was easier to get wins. It was just easier, and we were having a lot of fun. We get stops, we have a lot of fun. We have open court transition, and so it's easy on offense too.
Hey, Luka, what makes this Pacers team so difficult to defend, specifically?
Their pace, I think. They are one of the fastest pace in the league, and they just get it out and run. I don't think they run much plays. They just go at it.
What do you do differently starting tomorrow for the next game on Thursday? How do you go from here?
I don't know. We got to play better defense.
So you think the effort's been there so far in these last stretch of games?
Sorry?
I think the effort's been there.
I honestly think not the whole game, but not a part of the game it was. I think we had it.
Look at the improvements for y'all's defense that obviously doesn't all rest on you, but is there anything specifically that you can think of that you can do better on that end of the floor?
Play better defense.
Thank you.
Well, Kendrick, what do you think about that from Luka?
Yeah, man, like with Tim, man asked him, he said he don't care about that, man. He just want to win. I do believe he just wants to win, man. He's not a stats up. He's not Carmelo Anthony, just grinning when he scores 40 and taking the L and still grinning off the court. It actually bothers him a bit. Hey, man, listen, it's like this, Walt. Two things gonna happen when you're down. Either you gonna when you get kicked around, either you gonna stand up and fight, or you just gonna stay there and keep getting kicked. We'll find out on Thursday.
So you mean to tell me, kid, that Luka and Kyrie are so in love with Kid that they will leave if Kid is fired? It does not work like that. Actually, it does. We just seen it happen in Milwaukee. The players run the league. I don't know what y'all having a hard time understanding. Like they what was they were 30 and 15, and Giannis said, "I don't want this guy here anymore," and the organization said, "All right, well, we'll fire."
It goes like this, guys. Players, agents, okay? Players,
Yeah.
agents,
Yeah.
owners, then coaches.
Right.
That's how it goes.
Right.
Coaches, the
so
coach is
when
on
we
the
say-
bottom of the barrel.
Hold on. When we say Coach Kidd, it would take Luka to go in there and say, just like Luka was with Rick Carlisle, I don't want Rick Carlisle here anymore.
And y'all do remember a guy who was at the game tonight, Avery Johnson. Remember what happened to him? Dirk said, "No, he ain't the guy." They know what happened to Avery Johnson? He was gone. He was gone.
It's not oh my God, Chris, listen, it's not about him being a bad coach. That's the coach they want. That's who they believe in. Until you hear Luka Doncic come out or Kyrie Irving speak bad on Coach Kidd is going nowhere. It's not going to happen. It's going to take one of them to do that. Now, Luka probably won't leave because of Coach Kidd, but Kyrie definitely will. The problem that the Mavericks have right now is with Cuban selling the team. It's going to be hard to get people in here because Cuban ain't running the show no more. So for somebody to come over here and work for, what is it, the Adelsons or the Dumonts?
It's Dumont.
The Dumonts. Nobody's rushing over here to come work for the Dumonts and the Adelsons. Bro, you can't name a marquee player that left a team because the coach got fired. No, but I can name players that left organizations because they didn't get their way. One being LeBron James when Pat Riley wouldn't let him have his way. Yeah, I'm out. Dwayne Wade, Pat Riley wanted Dwayne Wade wanted money. Pat Riley didn't give it to him. Yeah, I'm out. It doesn't matter about the coach. It's about you didn't give me what I wanted. I didn't get my way. I'm gonna go somewhere where I can't have my way.
Okay, it's an interesting thing from Josh Bo. Mavs have 20 games left.
Yeah.
10 against teams below 500, 10 games against teams above 500. Mavs are 19-5. With a 790 winning percentage against teams below 500. Mavs, unfortunately, are 15-23 against with a 390 win percentage against teams 500 or below. If that holds, that means they'll finish the season 12-8 with a final record of 46-36, and that gets you smack dab in the play-in. Smack dab in it.
Bro, we're talking about Kidd. They did not ask for Kidd. They just respect him. They might not have asked for him, but Luka loves the shit out of Jason Kidd. I want to say he's a player's coach, but Luka loves Jason Kidd. I mean, you can sit here and try to argue me down or argue the facts. He ain't going nowhere unless if Coach Kidd gets fired, it's because Luka said I don't want to be here no more. It ain't gonna be because the organization decided to do it. It's gonna be because Luka or Kyrie or mainly Luka said we're done. That's just the way it is. Now I will agree. It could get to it's gonna have to get. It might get to a point where if it keeps getting bad, where they come and say, "All right, Luka, look, we gave you your coach. It ain't working. You know what? We got to move on." That's just like what was that a couple weeks ago? They tried to say Golden State. They tried to say if Klay Thompson or Draymond Green
the Curry thing.
It's because Steph Curry said so.
Steph Curry,
He signed off on it. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, they basically they threw Curry in the bus. Yeah, listen, your star player gonna make.
It's not an opinion. It's a fact. If it wasn't fact, he'd be gone already.
It's listen, players hold coaches' jobs in their hands. It's not superstar players, because the superstar players value more than the coach. If Jason Kidd gets fired, it'll be because
Luka said do it.
It's because he lost faith, and Luka Doncic lost faith in him. Just like when Avery Johnson got fired, he got fired because Dirk Nowitzki was tired of him. Because Dirk was tired of him. That's how that happened.
The Adrian Griffin just got fired from hold on, Giannis asked for Adrian Griffin to be the coach.
Yeah. And
then got him fired when they were 30-15.
The reason why my God, who's Milwaukee's coach now?
Oh, Doc Rivers.
Okay, my bad. The reason why Doc Rivers is not in Philly no more, because I must come flat, basically.
Oh, it was what's the name?
Yeah, because basically your two best players basically quit on him in Game 7.
James Harden went up to what's the name? Like, I can't run this off. I can't play this offense.
And he got fired. That's how that happened.
They're losing games they should have won, but they just came off a 7-game win streak.
Yeah.
So it's not like they win 7 games and they lose the games. It's not gonna last forever. You don't. Everybody keeps saying fire. I just asked the question earlier. You fire Coach Kidd. Who's the next coach? Who's your next coach? Because if you fire Coach Kidd right now, you definitely ain't making the playoffs. You can forget about this year.
Hey Chris, you want Coach Sweeney? You want Coach Sean?
No. I already told you. I already told your name. I heard.
You want Coach? Hey Chris, you want Coach Sean Sweeney? Look,
No, you know who we want. We want Mike. We want Mike D'Antoni.
I know. I can tell you somebody who want. That's Luka. Boy, that Denver Nugget game earlier, the coach Sweeney called the play. Boy, you should have seen the Luke. You should have seen the look Luka Doncic gave him coming out that timeout. Like, boy, if you don't sit you up a little behind down.
Hey, it don't matter. It don't matter, man. You're gonna get Mike D'Antoni 7 seconds or less, baby. Luka, get ready. Get ready to run, Luka. You're gonna be 120 pounds when Mike D'Antoni finishes with you, baby.
Ken may not be the best option. I'm not saying he is, not saying he isn't. But until your star player feels that way, he's here.
Well, not even that. Okay, he might not be the best option. Who's the next option? Who are you gonna bring in here to coach Luka and Kyrie?
Man, you gotta do this show, man. I'm coughing like a mother. My mouth so dry.
What's up, man? Watch out, man. You ain't about to go. I hadn't even said Steve Nash's name yet, and you already you getting all choked up. Like, you don't want to.
I think you said Dad Tony.
7 seconds or less.
Jesus.
Oh my God. Nobody said he's a winning coach. Nobody said he's a winning coach. All we said is he's not getting fired unless Luka signs off on it.
I'll tell you what, though. I tell you what, Chris. If you do fire, I can tell you right now where he going.
Ooh. Oh, we going to LA, baby.
I know, I already said. You already booked that right now. Because LeBron, this another guy, Darvin Ham, he's about to get fired because LeBron James basically saying, tell the players when he call a play, blank that. We're gonna run this play because he don't really know what he's doing. So we know Coach Kidd, he ain't gonna be out of the job long. He gonna be heading
straight to LA, baby. That's all right. I'm going behind it. Well, I'll be in Vegas because we're gonna move the team to Vegas because the Adelsons.
Yeah, but
Kendrick.
I think Luka gonna have you fired before then.
I'm already packed up. Here we go. Here we go, Kendrick. The moment we all been waiting for, the moment we've been holding this post for. It's finally here.
Who?
Coach Kidd post game interview is finally
that
here.
mealy mouth joker? Did he actually say something? Did he actually say something? It took him 40 years to get out the bathroom. I don't know how constipated are you? Good grief, man. Get out the bathroom, man.
Oh man, Coach Kidd is finally here. That's all we've been waiting on.
I mean, that joker must be really constipated on that toilet, man. Good grief. He looked like 2 pounds lighter though.
Woo, man, he did speak a long time. Get ready. This interview is long.
I'll just come in at the last minute.
Here you go. Here you go. Get ready.
Like
Players have mentioned that some of the veterans spoke up in the locker room after the game, and that you did as well. What would you say the general message was?
We have to be better. I think just looking at the defensive side, that again 74-70, it was shoot around and talking about Turner. I thought we did a good job of taking away Turner in that third quarter. I've said this before. When we score the ball, we'll play both sides of the ball. In that third quarter, we kind of went cold. And they kept playing, and that's a credit to Indiana. They kind of, play one way, and that's with the pace and putting pressure on you, shooting the three. We got to be able to take the three away. We gave way too many corner threes tonight. These are things that we've worked on. We just got to be able to see it in real time. And so these are things that we'll continue to keep working on.
What adjustments can you make defensively? How can you clean things up on that end?
Yeah, well, we tried everything. We switched to hit. We went zone. Sometimes, give them credit. They're one of the best offensive teams in the league. And so for us, it's about the rotations, not giving up the corner three, which we have been here. And so we'll go back, look at the film and see what we can do better. Understanding our offense is one of the best in the league. And so if we can expend some of that energy on the defensive end, hopefully that gives us a better chance to get a stop.
Have the players and the personnel to make these schemes work?
Yeah, we got the personnel, we got the team. this is actually a great test for us, to be able to go through a hard time in March, because it only gets harder in April and May and June. And so this is a great test to be tested in the sense, are we going to let go of the rope, or are we going to continue to come to work? Everyone's coming to work. Everyone has the positive mindset, energy. Everyone's trying to do the right thing. Right now, it's just not falling our way, but we got to continue to keep pushing. We got a game on Thursday, and we'll be better.
You talked about expending some of the offensive energy on the other end. Does Luka need to do that? Does Luka need to be better defensively?
We all do. We all do. It's, when you look at leaning on Luka offensively, in which we do, and he delivers, we have to be able to cover him and cover not just Luka, but cover Kai. And the other three that are out there have to protect each other. It's not just one-on-one. The players are too good in this league to just play one-on-one. We have to do, as a group, a team defense, we have to guard the ball better. We have to help each other, and then we have to finish the play by rebounding. And we can do this. It's just being, we show that signs of it. We just have to be, on the norm. We can't just give up the threes. We have to be consistent, and we're not being consistent right now. But we do have the guys that can do it. Luka can play defense, but we're asking him to do a lot on the offensive end too. And so just understanding that, it's March. We can fix this, and we'll be ready for Thursday. We got a lot of games left. But the personnel, we can look at different rotations. We can look at different starting lineups. We talked about that before the game. We have options, and we'll explore those.
Are you asking too much of Luka offensively for him to be able to play both ends right now?
Are we asking too much? I don't know if we're asking. This is what he does. He's one of the best offensive players on the planet. And so this is what he does. And so we have to help him on that end, and we have to also help him on the defensive end. This isn't a surprise. This has been, he's been doing this pretty much his whole career.
Yeah, I guess he's got 35 plus point triple doubles these last 3 games, and you're losing. And I'm just wondering, is it possible for him to have that big of a burden offensively and hold up his end of the bargain on the defensive end? It's playing, 38, 40 tonight, 43 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he loves the play. He loves the competition. Again, offensively, he's one of the best, if not the best, in the league. And so now we got to be able to help him there. I thought the pick and roll with Gafford was great tonight. It wasn't great with Locke. So we have options, and we went to the second option, and Gafford delivered. And so it's just about being consistent, of being able to do your job. And it's not just one person. It's not just Luka. It's not just Kai. We all have to participate. We're playing 10. If we have to cut this thing down to 7, then that's what we have to do. But right now we're trying to figure out the different combinations that can help us win. And Luka's, again, offensively leads the league in scoring. He's a walking triple-double. He's doing everything to help the team win. We all have to pitch in and help him.
Before the game, you told us that everyone in the locker room trusts what you guys are trying to accomplish, and you mentioned the hold the rope analogy a little while ago. But you've also told us it's a young team. Do you have a concern level at all about that trust eroding as results aren't coming?
No, the trust is there. We got great guys, great character guys in that locker room. When you look at letting go of the rope, we got a 20-year-old who's starting at center. He's never seen this before, right? I mean, I know everyone gets excited because he did well against Victor, but there's 81 more games to be played, and there is a rookie wall. There's a lot of he's a young man who's seeing the NBA for the first time, and so there's going to be ups and downs. But that's why it's called a team, and that's why Gafford picked him up tonight. Maxey has to pick up Gafford, or Gafford has to pick up Maxey. That's just the beauty of what this is. And so D Live going through the rookie season is having a heck of a rookie season. and he's going to only get better, but he could be tired. He's never played this many games or this many minutes. And so I don't even know if he knows what letting go of the rope means. And so sometimes being young or being a rookie and being naive, that you can use that as a positive.
Coach, I know right now is a tough stretch, but do you think this can be a moment where you guys can look back on in a few months and say, this was our moment of adversity, that we picked things up and turned things around and got hot towards the end of the season?
Yeah, I think it's every team goes through it. Maybe a couple don't, but we're in the midst of it, and we still believe that we have the opportunity to win. We have the talent and the mindset. It's just being able to do it on a consistent basis, and that's what every other team is fighting for, is to be consistent. And right now, that's what we're doing. Yes, if we get hot, then everybody will ask, well, how did this thing turn around? And it's about the group staying together, coming to work every day with a positive attitude and the energy, and having fun. And so that's one of the things right now. Losing isn't fun. Winning is. And so we're all fighting for that, and that's what this time of the year is all about. March, everybody's fighting for position.
As the head coach, what are some other things outside of the things you just discussed that you feel could be changed or at least enhanced before the next game or even next week?
Yeah, I think just the conversation, with our group, our young group, a lot of times conversation is important because we all can text, or we can all use Instagram or Twitter. But just the conversation of being able to understand what it means to go through a struggle, to see a family member struggle, how to help. A lot of times we don't talk about that, and we just let someone just struggle or drown. And so understanding that everyone's not perfect, and that this is a team, and it's not just Luka's team, it's just not Kai's team, it's the Mavs. And so we're all trying to figure this out together. But at the end of the day, this wasn't the last season of the game. This is just one of 82 that we can learn from. And so to answer your question, change, yeah, there'll be change. There could be a different lineup. There could be a different rotation. But, understanding how this group will handle that is big, and hopefully they handle it in a positive way.
Kids, through coaching with your time with the Mavs, you had seasons like 2022-23, or when y'all made the Western Conference Finals. And then last year after the trade deadline, things didn't go as well as you may have hoped. How is you as a coach, can you ensure or try to ensure that y'all don't fizzle out as y'all did last year?
Yeah, I think just understanding history, making sure it doesn't repeat itself. We've talked about that as a group. We've talked about, we're going to be in the playoffs. We talked about that last year, and that didn't quite happen. But we did get D-Live and Omax out of that season. But just understanding that could happen, and that we got to go take it. We can't. There's nothing in this league is going to be given to you, and we got to work and do it together. And so, as a coach, that's what we're talking about. We're showing where we're making our mistakes, and we're working on it. Now it's just a matter of the players being able to do it when they see it.
Coach, are you confident that they're hearing you when you preach any of those messages you talk about?
Yeah, I think someone just brought it up that I talked. As much as a coach talks, the peers have to talk, because the respect comes from the peers and also from the coach. And so just understanding that, the message is clear and it's positive. No one's panicking as much as you guys would like to write that. But it's basketball. It's a game that we can learn from each other when things are tough, and who's in it and who's out. And that's what we're going to see right now. And that's the beauty of what we have when we believe in that locker room. We got great guys that are going to fight.
Coach, I guess one last interesting thing I wanted to mention was you were obviously a great player. How does that help you for this moment when you're dealing with adversity as a leader, as a coach? How does your background as a great player help you for this?
Yeah, that's a great question. Being a great player, just a great person, or a great coach, you just draw from the past. Being able to share with Kai and Luka, what it means to be great and what it means to be a leader. And those two are doing it on and off the floor. being able to help D Live as a rookie. You're going to touch the ball. He's human. He's got other things that go on in life that could be bothering him too. But we always are judged just on points or minutes or scoring and just on or rebounds or block shots. But do you really know the person that you're criticizing? You know, and so that for me is about helping these young men be professionals on and off the floor. And that's what we have. We got a great group. PJ's playing at a high level for us on defense and offense. When you look at Gafford coming from the Wizards, talking about the longest win streak was 2, right? And so there's a lot of positive things happening here. As I said earlier, Rome wasn't built in a day. 2011 wasn't built in a day, right? And so there's only a few of us in that locker room who've won at the highest level. And so it's for us to help these young men get through this tough time. And guess what? It won't be the last time. This is D Live's first year. He's going to play, 15 to 20 years in this league. And so he's going to be able to carry that, that torch of being able to lead. I think he's going to be one of the best leaders that the Mavs have had when it's all said and done.
Coach, PJ Washington talked a little bit about the defense and talked about how important effort is for defense. What kind of things do you say to your guys if they're lacking effort on defense or if they're lacking some energy?
Well, I have a joke. Is that all right if I give you a joke?
Give me a joke, Andrew.
Yeah, well, it's going to be both. I've told you this, and you guys, for whatever reason, don't listen. Our offense is our defense. Have I not said that? Okay. So when we score, we will play defense. And I'm half joking, but I'm being also serious. Like when we put the ball in the basket, we are really good on both ends. The next step, and it's a small step, is when we don't score, can we play defense? It's really simple, right? And so when we watch the game, we're scoring, they're scoring. It's a 4-point game. It's anybody's game. When we didn't score, we stopped playing defense. So now the next step is to be able to recognize that and be able to play defense. And so to answer your question without the joke or being sarcastic, it's just a matter of being able to be unselfish and sacrifice. And once we get to that point, we're going to be really good. Cool. Thanks.
What a blabbermouth, right, Kendrick?
What? What? I fell asleep after the first sentence. What did he say?
Come on, man. He said he was open to changing. He said he was open to changing the what's the name and everything.
It's getting past my bedtime, man. Let's get close to
He said he was open to changing. He was open to changing the starting lineup and everything.
Well, have you seen how this starting lineup work? I'm Lord, let's start with Josh Green. With this little short self, can't guard nobody. It was a great motivational a great motivational speak session he had there, but in a bad way, we got to keep fighting. These guys are really gonna be great. We talk about Derek Lively, he's gonna be really great. When he gets 10, 15, 20 years in the league, can't give up on guys, that kind of stuff, man. Great motivational speaker is our coach.
Yeah.
But the problem is, man, you in the now. Rome wasn't built in a day, but this ain't Rome. This ain't 300 before Christ. When people pay their money, big business, big opportunities, they want a return right then. That's just the way the world works.
Oh no, even Nick Van Exit is on what's the name saying it's time to move on from Jason Kidd.
So this is it's we'll see. Until Luka gives the go ahead, he ain't going nowhere. Yeah, they got a game on Thursday. I am glad that he did say we're open to anything. That there's no set rotation. I'm glad he finally got that because, I mean, Jesus, how many times you got to get kicked in the nuts before you say I'm tired of getting kicked in the nuts?
God dog it.
Don't take that literally. Take that figuratively.
All right, man. So we'll be back Thursday night. Hopefully, we'll see a different lineup, see a different Mavs team. We had Markeith fired his team up with a speech. We had Kyrie fired a team up with a speech. So hopefully, we'll get things going here.
Yeah. Have a great Wednesday. Supposed to be nice outside. I think it's supposed to on Thursday. It's supposed to be raining all day. So
oh no, don't go man, don't rain.
Read it what you will.
Don't rain on Davis Mavs on the plate. They say it might be leaking in the AAC. God damn.
What else could go wrong? Hey, it may be a good thing because the man getting beat too bad. You can say, hey, we got to cancel the game due to this leaking roof. Water on the floor.
So we'll be back Thursday night. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around Thursday night when the Mavs take on the Miami Heat.
Tim Hardaway Construction. Be on the lookout. We're going to be everywhere. We are going to be everywhere.
We'll see y'all
Coming to
Thursday.
a city New Year.